Comp is defied with opposition level R1 at 57.59 in a very significant way. Comp's by and large intraday volume in a real sense remains at 55,287,593, which is contrary to what most people think. The 48.63 support level for Comp is at the close of exchanges at 56.43. The United States dollar has a lot of strong spots. June 22, 2023. In this video, we'll show you how to do a compound cost examination for now or for a week from now. We'll try to answer these questions as best we can. But the most important thing is that we'll show you what the transient cost expectation for compound is. Comp, a very smart venture that is usually a big help in competition levels, and so on. However, before we get too deep into the competition technical analysis, let's talk about the current economy. Market analysis shows that in the last 24 hours, there has been a loss of 1.84, taking the total digital currency market to $1,171,633,956,566, while the total trading volume has stayed at 45387,585, 410. Bitcoin has 49.85% of the entry market, while Ethereum has 16.33%. This is very different from what most people think, and it's what caused Bitcoin's price to rise to $30,107.16 after a 0.4% increase. This is a big change compared to other digital currencies, like Ethereum, which only went up 0.19% to $1,887.55 in the last 24 hours. The 48.63 support level for the US dollar is an area of strength for the US dollar as a whole. Coco's BCX went up to 60 cents after a 0.77 drop in value. These events show, on the whole, that the market is going down and has been for a while. Right now, a very big, really bad drop can be seen all over the crypto market. Compound support, resistance, and resistance are important technical indicators that are used to buy in large quantities at key price levels where the trend can go in a different direction. Explaining how June 22, 2023, in this video, we'll walk you through the compound cost examination for now or for about a week from now. We'll try to answer these questions as much as possible, and we'll try to explain some things when we can. What is specifically a short-term cost expectation for a compound? In a real sense, it's common and wise to speculate on this, despite what most people think. Support is a level where buyers become more active and keep the price of the coin from falling further, or so they thought. Similarly, resistance is a level where sellers become more active and keep the price of the coin from going up, showing that June 22, 2023. In this video, we'll show you how to do a compound cost examination for now or about a week from now. We'll also try to answer some of the most frequently asked questions about facts. What's more, 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 what are the help and resistance levels of compound punishment? The normal chart of Comcast shows that it has a downward trend, with a 3.46% drop in the past 24 hours. The value of Comcast's Comp coin is still at 56.43. With a market capitalization of $410,093,753 US. The Comp cost changes 15.67% over the course of a week, while the trading volume is around 55,287. 171633916,656, which is usually very important. We use relative strength INDEX RSI moving normally normal combination and uniqueness mapped backing levels opposition levels different time span moving midpoints, such as really basic moving especially normal small and outstanding moving pretty normal EMA, to try to figure out how the compound will change in the future. This is especially important because of the normal turn. The urgent short-term opposition for Comp can be found at 57.59, followed by 60.37, which shows that various alternative digital currencies, like Ethereum, have seen their prices rise by 0.19 to 1887.55 in the last 24 hours, which is usually a big deal. Meanwhile, the cryptocurrency's help levels were found at 51.72 cents and then 40.863 cents, which sort of shows that following basically or th. Most of the time. Contrary to what most people think, the MACD line stays below the signal line after a hybrid look at how BNB traded at 243.45 after a price change of 2.13 in the same time period. Financial backers should wait for a change in direction on the really daily chart. This is contrary to what most people think. For example, the Relative Strength Index, RSI, for Comcoin has been at 21 for the past 14 days, which is not on the regular line. A crypto expert who is closely watched thinks that Bitcoin, BTC, is ready for a parabolic rise. After Bitcoin, BTC, successfully retested $25,000 as support, a fake expert named Credible Crypto told his 341,900 Twitter followers that a bull market is likely starting. The trader thinks that Bitcoin is about to make huge moves in the high timeframe because he thinks that bullish momentum will grow greatly in the coming months. Credible Crypto uses Bitcoin's bull market in 2020 as an example. During that time, Bitcoin had 6 months of huge gains. For example, on our last urge, which went from $10,000 to $60,000, the monthly candles after our major monthly retest at $10,000, which is the same as the one we just got here at $25,000, were bigger than any of the ones before and kept getting bigger until our peak. The first one went up $3,600, the next one went up almost $7,000, the one after that went up a huge $12,000, the one after that went up $15,000, and the one before our peak was a huge $25,000. So, we can assume that as the months go by, the lights will only get bigger. Credible Crypto believes that Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high, ATH, as soon as October. They think that Bitcoin is already in a bullish trend. This means that, once growth starts, which it looks like it has, we should easily see monthly moves of more than $10,000. The gap between present levels and the previous ATH is $40,000. Then, if this is a parabolic rise, this gap should be closed in a few monthly candles. July is the first month, August is the second, and September is the third. A good guess would be that this means there will be a new ATH by October. If you look at the trader's record, it looks like